Hey, what's up, my real estate pros? Thomas here with Stellar AI Solutions. And listen, if you're a wholesaler, investor, title company, and agent, you're going to want to see this system. We've built a AI powered system that reaches out to agents and brokers looking for on and off market properties to flip or to hold. And we also have a seller outreach system. It's based on the same method. We're reaching out to homeowners, seeing if they're willing to sell the property. And then we have a dispo bot. So that way, when you get those properties under contract, you can have a dispo bot help reduce insane amount of time, get the buyers interested, and bring them to the table to schedule an appointment and look at it. Folks, this system here is going to save you an immense amount of time. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. All right. So what you're seeing here is my pipeline for agents. Okay. So the agents, we import the list. It comes in as a lead. If the bot actually communicates with them either positively or negatively, as if they want to work with us or don't, it goes to contacted. All right. It moves over here if they are interested in working with us or not interested. What's really cool about this, guys, is the AI is moving it through the pipeline without any human interaction, as if it's just an employee doing its job. Okay. Once it hits into interested in working with us, not only does it move into the pipeline, but a automation starts. So once a month, these agents get an SMS message or an email staying top of mind, seeing if they still have any properties that meet our criteria. So once the agent says, yeah, we could help you out, they're interested or not. If they're not interested, don't work with investors. All right, no worries. It moves it into here, and then it will just abandon that opportunity. If they end up sharing a property, this is where it starts getting really cool, you guys, because we're sending out thousands of messages per month, okay, to these agents. And by the way, this demonstration does feature business to business outreach initiated manually in compliance with TCPA and carrier guidelines. So all these conversations shown are publicly listed real estate professionals using their business numbers, okay? And so once they do share a property, my bot text messages me or someone in your internal team to say, hey, you got a lead, right? An opportunity. And so from there, you would have your acquisition person, look at that deal. They're evaluating that deal. And then, of course, if they like the deal, here's where it gets even better. So let's just say this guy, Matthew, right here. All right. Let's just say you want to send a contract to them, right? So look how easy this is. So you go over to purchase sales agreement, you put in your offer price, escrow period, just all the things that would need to go into that contract. And then you would update that contract, update this form. And then right from here, when you move to send a contract, boom, all of a sudden that agent is going to get a email with a cover letter and that contract attached with all of the variables populated into that contract. So it's going to save an immense amount of time. You're going to literally be able to grow and scale at a pace you probably never experienced before, especially if you're wearing many hats and doing all of these tasks already on your own. Quick little case study here, little success. Within about 1.5 weeks of using this system, we had an agent send us an off-market property. We ended up making an offer. It got accepted, and boom, $10,000 assignment fee, right? So the system is working, it's super powerful, and it's automating. So at the same time, once we got that property under contract, check this out. We built a dispo bot. Basically does the same thing. You take all your buyers, like for example, in this market, it was Holiday. So I have buyers in Holiday in Pasco County. I ended up um, getting all the right buyers and then set an automation where the bot would reach out to these buyers, okay? And then it would talk about the deal, say, hey, we got something in your area. Just curious if you're interested in, looking at it. If they are interested, of course, it moves over to the interested column here. Once again, this is the AI doing all of this, all right? No one is even touching this up until this point. If they're interested and want to see it, then that's when we, Dispo, manager or someone can jump in and schedule that or vet that buyer, right? In this case, we ended up closing Not closing on it yet. That's actually next week. But as you can see, we do have an assignment just from that. So if you can imagine getting 1 to 2 deals from this specific method here, you're looking at anywhere from 120 to $240,000 a year. Okay, in just having this system alone. So let's see it in action here. I already have quite a bit of action going on here today. So what happens is you can see this, the text message goes out. Hi, Rachel, found your info on Zillow. Was hoping you can help me find properties to purchase for my portfolio. My name is Thomas. Okay. I did forget to mention, right? We also have a seller outreach bot that's reaching out to sellers. I literally did this today, and we had one homeowner interested in hearing an offer. All right, I'm only doing about 100 a day, and it's panned out 5 texts every few minutes. So it's a fairly quick system, which is pretty neat. But let's check this out. So as you can see, let's find one here. Let's see here. Let's get some more. Just so you can kind of see exactly what one of these conversations might look like, for example. So I reached out to these agents this morning. Looks like these agents are sleeping in. I haven't got any action here. You gotta stop. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's find some action. Now, keep in mind, how long would it take you or your team to reach out to, 2,500 agents in a month, right? Have full-on conversations, build relationships with them, and have them be a fantastic resource for you as far as, bringing you deals, right? So let's see here. How about we go back just to show you a full-on conversation of what something like this might look like. If we go into Patricia Birkenstall. Let's see here. So the bot sends out a message here. Then it creates the opportunity that they're interested. And then she responds, left you a voicemail. I could definitely help. Great to hear. Do you have any experience working with investors? Waiting for that reply, right? So this is all like today. Another one is this guy here, Mike. All right, here's the bot having full conversations. Hey, Thomas, how can I help? My boss says, do you have any experience working with investors? Yes, a large portion of my business is in multifamily income producing properties. And then the bot here says, all right, he's interested, moves them to the opportunity through that pipeline. And it says, great to hear. I'm looking for small multifamily properties, 4 units. Do you have anything like that available, right? So this bot's still having a conversation. Keep in mind, guys, like I'm not even interested in what they're talking about until it moves over to shared property, where I get notified via text that, hey, you got a realtor sent you a property to look at. So it's super cool. And I'm telling you guys, this system here will save you an insane amount of time. One of my clients was paying a VA to do exactly what I'm doing, $700 a month plus $200, I think, for his CRM. So he's paying $900 just to do what I'm doing. And I can promise you my bot can do way more at scale, do a way better job, and never takes off, right? 24/7, this thing is working. So down the line, even if an agent comes back and says, hey, I found something, that bot gets engaged and having full conversation. So this is our home hunt AI system. Okay, so it includes the realtor outreach, the seller outreach, and your dispo bot. So if you can think about how much that would cost you if you were to bring those people in-house, or even to help you with the outreach and doing the follow-up, it's a crazy uptick in your ability to focus more on what's important, right? Growing the business, doing high level, tasks like negotiating, closing deals. Okay. So if any of this looks interesting and you want to get a little bit more insight into this, I'd love to chat with you. You can learn more about what we do at stellaraisolutions.com, or you can respond via email at thomas@stellaraisolutions.com. We'd love to be a great resource, bring you into the future with AI technology. And folks, it's just getting better and better. So the more you have a strong growth partner in technology, the better off you're going to be. So Let us know what you think, and if you're interested in taking a look at this or even purchasing it. By the way, if you do want it, it's $497. That's it, folks, a month, and there's no contracts. We set up the whole system. All you do is provide the list, and we can even help you with where to get these contacts and this information from. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care. God bless, and have a stellar day. See ya.